Money stress feels impossible to escape. Bills piling up, unexpected expenses, constant pressure. I've been there. Most people live there. But here's the thing. Money stress doesn't end with more income or luck. It ends when you understand one simple rule most people never learn. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to use it. I've watched people lose sleep over money. Smart people, hardworking people, stuck in a cycle of stress. I've felt it too. Every bill feels heavier, and every unexpected expense feels like a disaster. It's exhausting. And for the longest time, I thought the answer was complicated. Earn more, save harder, work non-stop. But the truth? Money stress isn't always about income, it's about control. And most people never learn the one rule that gives them control. It's not a secret formula or get-rich-quick trick. It's a simple shift that removes uncertainty, builds confidence, and finally gives you space to breathe. Insight 1. Stress comes from uncertainty, not lack of money. Most people believe money stress comes from not having enough money, but that's only part of the truth. The real reason? Uncertainty. Not knowing where your money goes, not knowing how much is enough, not knowing if you're making progress or falling behind. You can earn more money and still feel broke if you have no control. That's why even high-income people face money stress, because without clarity, your brain fills the gap with anxiety. Think about it. How often do you avoid checking your bank account, delay looking at bills, feel overwhelmed by financial decisions? That's not just a money problem. That's uncertainty building stress. The wealthiest people reduce uncertainty first. They know their numbers, track their expenses, and control their income sources. It doesn't mean they never feel pressure, but they never feel lost. Want to reduce money stress? Start by removing uncertainty. Know exactly where you stand, even if it's uncomfortable. Clarity kills anxiety. Insight 2. Most people react emotionally, not strategically. Money stress makes people emotional. The fear of losing money, the frustration of unexpected expenses, the anxiety of feeling stuck, it all builds up. And when we're emotional, we react, not plan. That's why so many people make panic decisions, pulling money from savings, taking loans they can't afford, spending impulsively to feel better. But emotional reactions create a cycle, short-term relief fine and long-term regret. Wealthy people break that cycle. They understand one thing: money decisions need to be strategic, not emotional. It doesn't mean they never feel stressed, they just don't let stress control their behavior. Imagine facing an unexpected expense. The emotional response? Panic, stress, frustration. The strategic response? Pause, assess your options, and act with logic, not fear. Most people get trapped because they only react. They never step back to build a system, a budget, emergency fund, backup income that protects them from emotional decisions. Money stress never disappears completely, but when you act strategically, you stay in control, and control reduces anxiety faster than any temporary emotional fix ever will. Insight 3. Money control starts with this one rule: awareness first. Here's the one rule most people ignore. Awareness comes before control. You can't fix what you can't see. Yet most people avoid looking at their finances because it feels uncomfortable. You can't reduce money stress if you're blind to the problem. You need full awareness of your income, expenses, debts, savings, and spending patterns. No filters, no sugarcoating. Think of your money like a map. If you don't know where you're starting, how can you ever reach your destination? Most people feel lost financially because they never take the time to get clear on the basics. Awareness isn't just knowing your bank balance, it's understanding your financial habits, where you leak money, where you waste resources, where you can make smarter moves. Once you build awareness, stress starts to fade. Why? Because even if your situation isn't perfect, you have clarity. You stop guessing, you stop panicking, you start planning. The rule is simple. Awareness comes first. Control follows. Without awareness, money stress never leaves. Insight 4. Simple, repeated action reduces money anxiety over time. Money stress often feels overwhelming because people think the solution has to be complicated. They search for complex strategies, advanced financial plans, or shortcuts to fix their money problems overnight. But here's the truth. Reducing money stress comes from simple, repeated actions done consistently over time. It's not about reinventing the wheel or following some secret formula. It's about showing up for your finances every single week, no matter how small the steps feel. Think of it like fitness. You don't lose weight or build strength by working out once a month. It's boring, repetitive actions, regular exercise, eating well, staying disciplined, that create results. Money works the same way. Simple routines like tracking your expenses weekly, reviewing your income streams, setting small savings goals, or automating your investments. These may not feel exciting, but they reduce uncertainty. They give you control. They build confidence. The more consistent you become, the less room anxiety has to control you. You replace panic with progress. You replace fear with clarity. Over time, your money habits compound, not just your wealth, but your peace of mind. The smartest people don't let stress run their money. They run their money with simple, quiet routines, and that's how anxiety fades. Insight 5. Most people confuse money control with income. One of the biggest reasons people stay stressed about money is that they believe the only solution is earning more. But here's the harsh truth. Money control isn't just about income. It's about how you manage what you already have. I've seen people double their income and double their stress. Why? Because their expenses grew with their paycheck. No budget, no plan, no system. Just more money flowing in and even more flowing out. Money stress doesn't magically disappear with a higher salary. It disappears when you control your spending, track your habits, and build a simple structure that keeps you stable. Of course, earning more helps, but if your habits stay weak, your stress follows you, no matter how much you make. The wealthy understand this. They control their money at every level, when they're broke, when they're comfortable, and when they're successful. That's how stress stays low and freedom grows. If you want to end money stress, stop obsessing over income alone. Focus on building control first, even with small amounts. Because control creates stability and stability destroys stress. Most people stay stressed about money because they avoid the hard part, facing reality. You can't fix what you refuse to look at. Money stress lingers when you avoid clarity. The faster you face your finances, the quicker you start building peace of mind. Money stress doesn't need a complicated solution. One rule: control starts with awareness. Track your money, build simple habits, and stay consistent. That's how stress fades and confidence grows. If this helps simplify your thinking, wait till you apply it daily. Your peace of mind starts now. Stay with the process.